Welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're looking at something that really affects everyone, even if you aren't shopping for a 10 million pound townhouse. We're looking at the London property market right now, February 2026. And I have to say, the old rule of location, 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 well, it seems to have been thrown right out the window.
Oh, it really has. I mean, if you look at the data we have on the table, the priorities for buyers in prime London, they've completely flipped.
They really have.
We're seeing a market that's being driven by, psychology just as much as it is by economics.
The psychology seems to be pure paranoia. Or I guess caution is the more polite word for it.
Yeah, you can say that.
I was just reading the reports on the prime neighborhoods, and the number one driver for sales isn't square footage, it's not the view, it's security.
And we aren't talking about a simple lock on the door here.
Not even close. The phrase that keeps coming up in the sources is proven security infrastructure.
Exactly. It's become the absolute non-negotiable for high net worth buyers.
It sounds like they're prepping for a zombie apocalypse. I mean, one report mentioned panic rooms masquerading as walk-in closets.
It is intense, but you have to look at the context. The sources are citing a series of, very high-profile incidents and this general perception that crime is rising.
Whether it's statistically true or not, the perception is there.
Right. So what you have now are buyers demanding things like gated streets and 247 concierge services that are, frankly, more like private security details.
So if you're selling a beautiful home on, say, an open street in Chelsea, good luck.
You're going to struggle. The real premium is shifting to places like Kensington Palace Gardens or the Bishop's Avenue because they are, for all intents and purposes, fortresses.
If you can't guarantee that lock and leave safety, the value just evaporates.
It does, which is a perfect segue into the number.
It really is, because value is taking a serious hit. I had to double check this stat. Prime prices are currently 24.5% below their 2014 peaks.
In nominal terms.
Exactly. And just so we're clear for everyone listening, nominal means the actual price tag is lower. We are not even adjusting for 12 years of inflation here.
If you calculated this in real terms, the loss of value is just massive. It's a wealth wipeout for anyone who bought at the peak.
So you're seeing big discounts now.
Oh, yeah. Discounts of 14% to 17% in places like Mayfair are pretty standard right now. But you have to ask why. This isn't just a lack of interest in London.
No, it feels like it's by design.
It's a direct result of policy. They're calling it a market adjustment to improve affordability.
Right. The briefing mentioned a government target of 1.5 million new homes by 2029.
And when you stack up all the policy headwinds, higher stamp duty, the reforms to non-dom status, which really hit foreign investors.
It just makes holding expensive property really painful. And then there's the big one, the mansion tax, scheduled for 2028.
That's the clincher. That's the huge shadow looming over everything.
Even though it hasn't kicked in yet.
No, but the market is pricing it in today. Buyers are looking at that future tax bill, and they are demanding a discount now to offset it.
Okay, so you've got extreme security concerns on one hand, and an asset class that's dropping in value on the other. This explains the third trend, which I think is the most fascinating part of this.
The super prime renter.
Yes. This is the aha moment. Historically, if you had 50 million pounds, you bought the house. It was a status symbol.
Of course.
But now, it looks like the smartest money in the room is just refusing to buy. They're renting.
Well, think about the falling knife concept in investing. Why would you try to catch a falling knife?
You wouldn't.
If prices are dropping and new taxes are on the way, buying is a huge liability. So by renting, these ultra-wealthy individuals keep their liquidity, they stay flexible.
So they're basically dating the house instead of marrying it.
That's a great way to put it, actually. They can live in a completely turnkey, fully staffed mansion.
Often owned by someone who refuses to sell at a loss.
Exactly. And they can just wait out the storm. The forecast suggests things might stabilize around 2027 or 2028, so they're just parking themselves in these incredible rentals until the dust settles.
It's so counterintuitive, but it
Yeah.
makes perfect financial sense.
Yeah.
You get the whole lifestyle without the depreciation.
Precisely.
So if we pull this all together for 2026, London is becoming a city of renters, even at the very top, and its architecture is becoming more and more defensive.
It's a market defined by risk aversion. People are paying a premium for safety, and they're avoiding ownership to dodge policy risks.
It leaves me with this one lingering question, though. If this security infrastructure keeps climbing as the top priority, are we going to see the actual character of London change?
How do you mean?
I mean, are we moving toward a city of gated communities and fortress-like architecture where the rich are physically walled off from everyone else?
That is the danger, isn't it? When architecture starts responding to fear, it can change the soul of a city.
Something to mull over next time you walk past a private security gate. Thanks for exploring the London market with us.
My pleasure. Until next time.